Get ready, folks, because in October, your favorite procedural drama Blue Bloods from CBS is coming back to TV. We think we speak for everyone when we say that we just can't wait. And to maybe ease that weight, Erin Reagan actor Bridget Moynahan has given fans a clue for season 13. It reveals a pretty important piece of information about her upcoming story arc, and we're obsessed. For all this and much more, keep watching. First up, what's the clue she's dropped? So, if you'll remember the finale for season 12, we watched as the Reagan family got together for the regular dinner. And here's when Erin made a big reveal. She was running for district attorney, and we knew we were gonna get one hell of an arc from assistant district attorney to district attorney. If you follow her on Instagram, you'll see that the actress made quite an announcement just recently. She shared a picture of herself with Donnie Wahlberg, who played her brother Danny Reagan, and co-star Marissa Ramirez. The phrase "elect Erin Reagan for Manhattan District Attorney" was printed on a t-shirt that he was holding up. And hey, guess she has one more guy's support. The comments were totally flooded by fans excited by the change, and who can blame them? Even characters in the show were excited about the new direction, as her father Frank Reagan was also happy at Erin's announcement. And we know how he'd been wanting her to finally take this step. Next up, this seems like the most logical next storyline. We saw how Erin was torn in season 12, where she couldn't decide whether she would finally take over the new position. And hey, the name is Blue Bloods, so it's about time that Erin bring out the big guns too, right? Especially since all three of Frank's children work in law enforcement, and well, he's the current police commissioner. So it would definitely serve the family well if the daughter served as the district attorney. And here's the thing, Erin finally made up her mind after Frank and Kimberly Crawford, the current district attorney, had a fight. Crawford had now admitted that she'd no longer be prosecuting non-violent crimes, and safe to say, both her dad and the entire police force would have problems by this decision. And now, what does the show's creator have to say? Let's look at what Kevin Wade has to say about the upcoming season and why Erin's promotion was finally due. Wade believes that Erin's going to have two separate tracks in season 13. She's working at her current job while pushing herself and being questioned about her suitability for a new position. And the question becomes, what is she willing to do to get the job? And not to mention, there's been quite a few hiccups along the way. There was a lot of back and forth, soul searching, and disruption with the authorities. Anthony, her partner, and especially her family, the sit-down ending of season 2 of the Kevin Wade created CBS series once again shows us that Blue Blood still knows and plays to its strengths. We've seen Erin play under 5 DAs, and we've seen how much she disagreed on both principles and tactics, so it only makes sense that for her character, the options are ask for the job if you think you can do it, or sit back down if not. And finally, she's chosen the first option. And hey, don't go anywhere, because we have a lot more in store for you. So what can we expect from the new season then? We're going to be honest here, we weren't totally convinced that the writers would take up this plotline, but we're also glad they did. And it seems like they're not just going to rush over the election side and just tell us the results either. The show doesn't do many long-term stories, but this is definitely one that they're going to stick with. And hey, isn't it Erin's turn now that Jamie has already got a promotion? Keep in mind that the new season has been filming for a few weeks, and that you will be able to watch the new season on October 7th. There will be more hints for what's to come, so perhaps the actors and crew will give us even more great material in the future. And finally, what do we know about Bridget Moynahan? For her part as Erin Reagan in the police drama Blue Bloods, Moynahan's pretty well known. But what about before it? Well, she started pursuing a modeling career after she graduated from Longmeadow High School in Massachusetts in 1989, and she got famous as a model too. But then she shifted to acting and began taking on acting roles on television. In 1999, she made her on-screen debut in a cameo in the sitcom Sex and the City. Later, she played Natasha as a recurring character on the show. And when it comes to her love life, between the years 2004 and December 14, 2006, she was in a relationship with NFL quarterback Tom Brady. After that split, she tied the knot with businessman Andrew Frankel in the year 2015. And now in some other Blue Bloods other news. First up, when will the 13th season of Blue Bloods premiere? Mark your calendars, ladies and gents, as Friday, October 7th at 10 p.m. ET/PT, CBS will debut the 13th season of Blue Bloods. Our Friday nights will be blessed once more. And if you can't watch it as soon as it comes breadcrumbs, don't worry, as all new episodes will be made accessible for on-demand watching on Paramount Plus 1 day after their initial broadcast. We have some bad news though. The new season of Blue Bloods will premiere somewhere around June 20th, 2023 in the UK. Sorry, UK fans. Even though it airs toward the end of the week, the show consistently ranks among the most watched shows on television. The numbers don't lie, as Blue Bloods got 9.782 million views between 2021 and 22. It's now the 7th most watched show of the year, and the show climbs to the 5th slot when NFL games are taken out of the equation though. And you might be wondering, how many episodes can we expect to get? Now, the whole pandemic situation has everyone wondering about this, and we definitely don't blame you. We know that there have been several discrepancies in the count over the last few years due to a halt in production and just general health precautions. Having said that, we can at least feel better about how season 12 had the most episodes since season 9, with a total of 20 episodes. We believe that for season 13, we might be seeing the same number. Fingers crossed, folks. Since things are getting back to normal, it is possible to go back to the 22 episode schedule that Blue Bloods used to have. No promises from our side, but we think we might be getting what we've wished for. And now, what else do we know about the plot? Well, we know some things. Other than that, the Blue Bloods season 13 storyline remains a mystery for us. But that doesn't mean we can't speculate and make some smart guesses about what's coming, right? So what we want to know is, what's going to happen to Danny and Baez? And will Anthony Abitamarco finally return to the Reagan Sunday night dinners? Or how about Joe becoming a more dependable regular on the show? And of course, as we've just seen, we're going to see a whole lot more of Erin and her rise to district attorney. For Detective Maria Baez, we do have some ideas on where her story's going. Maria had put her personal life on hold for many years due to her commitment to the profession, but she knew she needed to take a step back at some point. And as we saw in season 12, she was really moved by this one case. This criminal case involved an infant left orphaned, and she ultimately decided to adopt the child herself. And finally, what cast members can we expect to see? Well, despite some gruesome corpses, reunions, trafficking busts, and an adoption, we made it. Old warhorse Frank Reagan, his boys in blue, and family all make it out alive and intact in the finale of Silver Linings Playbook. The outstanding ensemble cast of Blue Bloods is led by Tom Selleck as Detective Frank Reagan, thanks to his appearances on series like The Closure, Friends, Boston Legal, and Las Vegas. Selleck has become quite the TV star. In addition, he's acted as the lead in numerous movies, like 3 Men and a Baby, Quigley Down Under, and In and Out. Selleck has spent more time playing Frank Reagan than he has in all of his other roles put together. Despite the fact that his stint on Magnum P.I. made him famous, now that's what you call dedication. The main cast of Blue Bloods is completed by Donnie Wahlberg, Bridget Moynahan, Will Estes, Len Cariou, Marissa Ramirez, and Vanessa Ray. So it really goes without saying, people all across the world are excited to see what happens next. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think season 13 of Blue Bloods holds in store for us? And do you think Erin will be successful in her dream of being DA? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.